Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the 190th segment of Be Inspired with Buzopat Life-Changing Reality Tonic. I remain your host, Honorable Ambassador Buzopat to Seaway, and this is still our platform where we embrace the truth that leads to our freedom. Yes. Before I proceed, kindly pause to subscribe to this YouTube channel, like, share to your friends and contacts, and then drop your comment. And don't forget to click on the notification button so that you will know when next my video drops. Yes. This is how we do it here always. To my subscribers and returning subscribers, I am so grateful. I had you all big time. Yeah. Today, I'll be talking on this topic. Take it to the bank. Yes. Take it to the bank. What do I mean? I use it as a phrase always, but today I really want us to just do something different, okay? I am here to tell you to look before you leap. This weekend I handled a case that actually left me wondering, honestly. The kind of things that are going on in the life of people, I don't know, but I'm just led to share this, okay? And don't ever feel sorry for yourself, for whatever the reason may be. A moment of pity is like, is a moment of loss. A moment when you kind of reach your wit ends, you're hopeless, there's nothing you can do again. And I don't think any of us have any right to feel like that because we're endowed with different things, Like every cloud has a silver lining. I always know that one for sure. And I need you to know that. So you don't cross your bridge before you get there. That's something so many people do. And there are people you'll be handling their matter like this. You keep wondering, are we all created on the same planet? Why are people reasoning so differently? And you will not have an answer to it. And while I have spoken to them, today I want us to, drop some things I feel that everybody has right to know. Do not count your chicken before they are hatched, please. Don't shift your focus from God's promises to your problems. It doesn't work like that. And please, I don't know. Honestly, don't ever think that I come here every time to sit and compose okay, everything ready. No, most I just sit down like this. And as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself as well. That's why we discuss this kind of thing. Don't ever feel that you're late or that you're lagging behind because a friend has gone ahead of you. Don't feel like that. Our time on earth is limited. So don't waste yours trying to live a life of somebody else. You don't know why you are alive, and you don't know why you're created, and you don't know the purpose for which you're created. So you just have to live your life to the glory of God, the best way you can. Time is actually created by God, actually. Yeah, indeed. But this perception is by humanity. And the materialized outcome is a clock we put on the world that actually dictates the time we run. That's why it's important, for you and I to understand what it means, that you cannot shrink into a space that cannot handle your greatness. Exactly. So you're meant to be planted where your roots can stretch and your branches blossom. So you don't try to shrink, you don't try to squeeze yourself to fit into where. You know that you're not going to be the best. You know that whatever you're carrying is not accepted. No, you don't. I told someone yesterday, I'm laughing as I said it because that person ended up laughing as well, that dressing well and smelling well is not a fake life at all, even when you're broke. Dressing well and smelling nice, even when you're broke, is not a fake life at all. That you're not actually supposed to look like your problems. In as much as it maybe to some people it could annoy them, but for this person, it was a change the person needed. Because from the moody life The person just busted and laughed like never before, So whatever you do, don't relax to complain. No, don't. If you're going through, if you're going to miss a bus, please miss it running. Yes. If you're going to fail or fall short, do so while giving your best. Give it all. Don't hold back. Don't hesitate. Go full force into whatever you need to do. Put in all your effort and determination in it. It's better to try with the whole of your heart and fail than to regret not trying at all. Regret is worse than poison. I can't keep talking about it. It's actually worse than poison. Living with regret is one of the worst things that can happen to anybody. It's better you give everything to what you want, to what you believe in. If it didn't come out right, you'll be happy that you did your best. And doing it is about you, embracing courage, embracing, putting your efforts, your courage, and even in the face of potential failure, you're giving your best. That's what we're taught. That's how we're raised. That's what makes you not to be a victim of life in any form, in any way. Remember that in this life, being a good person is like being a goalkeeper, No matter how many goals you've saved, no matter how many goals you've saved, your sacrifices and effort, people with ungrateful hearts will only remember the ones you missed. And they will criticize you for it, and they will do your head in for it. So when you know this, you know the peace that have eluded a lot of people. Never kill yourself for anyone, because in grace can never see anything good in what you do. They will never see anything in what you've done, and they will never appreciate you for whatever. So do what you know is good and ignore their noises. I'm so calm today talking because somebody told me like that. I was loving what you're saying, but you were fast. I said, okay, that's how it was coming out. Okay, I'm calm today. I'm just talking like a good girl. So now, like I said, do what you know is good. I'm emphasizing on it because I did not say do what you want to do what suits you, do it like you want it. No, because everyone seems to be taking this thing from another concept. Everybody needs to be doing this or thinking that is a way forward of life. I owe nobody this, I owe nobody that. That's why, our life has gotten to the level why. That's why we've gotten to this level of irresponsibility. Exactly. That's why we've gotten broken relationship, broken marriages, reckless society. That's why we have it, because we think we owe nobody anything. But my dears, I'm here to tell you, you actually owe yourself something. Don't let anybody deceive you or lie to you. You owe people respect. You owe people empathy. You owe people compassion. And you owe people regards, because good character, you owe it to people. You owe them to be nice. And you owe people accountability. You do. So don't just think it's all about you. No, it's not about you. And above all, you owe God everything. Because God has given us the 10 Commandments. And it's supposed to be a law that binds you. And it's supposed to be a standard that you're supposed to face. So you owe a lot to everybody. To everybody. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. That's why we got to where we are today. I don't give a heck, I don't give a damn what's care. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. I do me, I do me. That's why we got this reckless society. Yeah, that's how we got it. That's how we got to where we are now. That's it. But one thing I need to let you know is that a selfless act that is done without hesitation, that is done without reward, looking for a reward, that is done with the whole heart of yours, that is done with, that mind in let me just do good. Honestly, he runs in circles. He returns in ways that you can never imagine. He brings you good tidings, and he doesn't just end with you. He ends to your children. He runs over. It's like money you fix in a deposit. He fixed money in a bank. Honestly, I don't know how I'm going to say this more, but honestly, we will all rise and we'll all sit on our crown, no matter what the enemy does, no matter how Satan tries, no matter how it looks like right now. We'll all rise and sit on our, because there will be no limitation, there will be no boundaries, there will be no obstacles that can stand when God has said this is who he has made us to be. And all we need to do is give our best to everything that we believe in, and let's watch God do the ones we cannot do for ourselves. Remember, that is not he that runneth or he that willeth, but it's of him that God has chosen to show mercy. And God's mercy is available for everybody, for you and I. Why am I saying this today? There are cases that you will see. You will see hopelessness and you keep wondering. You will see, you see people that are trying to commit suicide for no reason. You see people that are tired of living. You see people that just don't know what to do next way. The thing is that it all looks funny that we sit here and talk. The kind of matters that I handle. Honestly, most times you want to pack your bag and run away. There are people, and there are people who need to hear. I know I said most of this talk are not for everybody. When you get on my channel and you don't like what I'm saying, quietly leave. Because there are people that is meant for. Every segment, there are particular people I don't know. But when I get feedback, I say to God, really? You put this words because there's somebody that is going through this somewhere? You'll be shocked that everything anybody is saying has somebody that is affecting at that particular point in time. So it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. At all. We need to do better. We need to do better. Let's stop this blame game. Let's stop this self-pity. We can't be throwing pity party when we're supposed to stand and be counted. Pity party does, what it does is that it takes away the last of what you need to fight. It takes away fighting spirits from you. It takes away courage. It takes away everything that is supposed to help you stand. It first mutilate them and leave you empty, first of all. Then you wouldn't know what to do. And then it starts bringing you suggestions that doesn't make sense. And if you're not careful, none of those suggestions will lead to you being alive in the next minute or in the next hour or something. That's how bad what Satan does is. Please, let's be guided. Let's just run to plan. Every of these things I'm telling you, it will never fail you. It will never fail you. Rather, it will help you. That's why I said, take it to the bank. The things we have, we take to the bank at surplus. We don't take what we use for everyday thing to the bank. So, in other words, I want you to fill yourself in and out with these words and then keep the remaining at the bank so that you can always go and cash out anytime you want. Yeah, this is my message for us today. I actually did not have the strength to do more or talk because God have mercy, honestly. Yeah, I need to do a shout out to my husband whose birthday is coming tomorrow. It's still early, but I'm putting it, ahead. Happy birthday to my darling husband. You are an intentional husband, an intentional dad. You've been there. You do good. I'm telling you. What I tell men who actually are looking for submission, I keep telling them, just love a woman right and go and sleep. Because she will not only submit, She will not only she will adore, she will worship, she will tobat, she will do everything. And above all, she will carry your matter and put it behind her and stand in the front and say, not my husband, except you pass through me. This is not about you praying for your wife to be this. Your wife will be the one to say, touch my husband, and you have 100 of me coming for you, And the man will fight. I am here to protect. It's my job. But we will be fighting. But yeah, I need you to be alive. I need you to be alive. And you being alive means that I will give you everything. You need to have peace all around you. So wherever you are, my husband, I need you to keep smiling. You do well. You're doing good. Now I'm telling you, but don't let it get into your head, But you do well. You do well. You love right. And I love you tons as well. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Instagram, Be Inspired with Ambassador.Buzo. Follow me at TikTok, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow me at Facebook, Be Inspired with Buzopat Group, Moment of Truth with Buzo, and follow my page on Ambassador Buzopat to see and any other place you can see me, any. DM me as usual. Too many things going on. Don't carry them alone. No, don't. Let's share it. Because, problem shared is problem half solved, but not to everybody. There are some problems we share with some people. It's better for you to go and dig a hole or find rope and kill yourself immediately, and buy straight. But there are people you share your problems with. They're in here for both of you to talk about it. Let's keep talking about it. I need you to stay alive. Yes, you that is watching me. I need you to stay alive. I want you to know that burden, that problem, that thing you call that is heavy, that God has already made a way for it where there seems to be. So you refocus, and you see what is there for you. Take your eyes off from the problem. Focus on the promises of God. Yes. God bless you. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye. Love you all.